Today we're back outside of another fitting room. I'm going to be doing another fitting room try on today, but it's going to be a little bit different because this is going to be workout clothes, which I don't think I've ever done. It's pretty much always been jeans, but I've seen a lot of people request this particular brand that's called ATHLETA. I'm not sure how to say it. They're under the same umbrella as like Gap and Old Navy, and I'm curious because they have sort of recently, within the last year or so, extended their sizing. So they claim to offer sizes double extra small to 3XL in store, and I've never been inside of a store before, but I'm curious to see what it's gonna be all about. I've been working out a lot more this year, and it's funny because I have like quite a bit of workout clothes, but now that I'm working out like most days, I'm kind of running low. So I actually am on the hunt for some workout clothes today, so hopefully I'll find some. I've seen some really cute ATHLETA outfits tagged on Instagram from some of my favorite influencers, and I'm curious to see what the fitting room situation is going to be like, what they have in store, because I've never shopped them online before, you know, all of that good stuff. And if you've never seen one of these fitting room videos before, I essentially go inside the fitting room, grab anything that I can find in my size, and try it on for you. It's a way to hopefully make you feel less alone, because going to the fitting room can be a pretty traumatic experience. Sometimes there's bad lighting, sometimes it can be really triggering when it comes to body image. Like, there's a lot that can go wrong. So hopefully in making these videos you feel more comfortable doing it. If you watch me do it and you're like, hey, it's no big deal, maybe I can do it too. If you've been curious about a store or want to see what kind of sizes they have available or whatever, I'll take one for the team for you. I have done many of these videos over the years, so if you're interested, I'll link a playlist down below. But we're gonna head into ATHLETA. I'm gonna say it wrong this whole time, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go with ATHLETA, that sounds correct, but we're gonna head inside, see what they have in my size. I am typically like the most common size in stores, which is an XL. I find that XLs are like always sold out everywhere, so we'll see what the inventory situation is like. It's a random Tuesday, so I have no idea. And hopefully I will find some really cute, new, fun, maybe colorful, or maybe even like staple workout outfits today, so let's do it. 2 seconds later, I literally realized I forgot a mask. So I went in there, bought a mask, just threw the trash away, and now I'm gonna head in. Okay, let's do it. Walking into the store, it was seriously so cute in there. I didn't get a ton of footage in the store, which I'll talk about later in the video. There were a ton of people, but they were having an Alicia Keys collaboration going on at the moment. So I grabbed some stuff from that, as well as just anything that I could find in my size, and I headed into the fitting room. The mirrors were not ideal for like a filming situation, but that's okay. So starting off, we have this cute top. This was called the Keys Rib Crop Tank. I really liked the mock neck on this one, and then I got the matching leggings to go with it, and these are called the Keys Elation Tight. I got them in an extra large. They retail for $109, which to me feels a little crazy for some leggings, but we had to try them on and see. I love any kind of ribbed workout material, so I was really excited to put these on, and then when I had it on, I was just kind of like, do I like this? First of all, the leggings were just really unforgiving when it came to any kind of shadows or panty lines or cellulite or anything like that. And then also the top was way too big. I would have needed to size down to at least an XL, maybe a large. And there was no kind of support at all for the girls whatsoever. So I was really just kind of flopping around in this thing, and I just wasn't feeling it. I like shirts that can be a shirt and a bra, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just kept looking at these leggings because I really liked them from the front, but then when I would go to like the side and the back, I just felt like they were really unforgiving. That's like the only word I can think of, so these were a no. So moving on to the next look, I was obsessed with the color of this long line crop slash bra slash tank top, and this was in a size extra large. It was $49, and it's called the Aurora High Neck Crop Tank. I also wanted to show a little close-up of the rib detailing. It was just super soft, super pretty color, and then they didn't have the matching color in leggings, but I did manage to find the same pair of leggings that I wore before, just in this pretty kind of darker orange color, and I got these in a 1X as opposed to the last pair, which was an XL, because I just wanted to see if there was going to be a difference, and I really loved the way this looked, but again, I just couldn't get over the back of these leggings. I totally recognize that if you're wearing any kind of leggings that aren't like black or a dark color, that things are going to show, but I just felt like it was so eccentric. Like, I literally looked naked. Like, it looked like I was wearing a pair of like tights, like actual tights and not leggings. I didn't mind it as much on top because that's not a big deal to me, but towards the bottom, like I felt like just every little nook and cranny was showing, and that's just part of life. That's part of having a body. I totally get that, but it just didn't make me feel my most confident. You know what I mean? I just felt like there were other leggings that could do better. You can literally see the outline of my underwear. Like these underwear aren't necessarily rough or sharp, but it just felt really over the top, especially for such a high price point. So I was hoping by sizing up one in the leggings that would kind of resolve some of the issues that I had with the first pair, but I almost felt like it was worse. But I really loved this top, and I actually ended up buying it. Next up, we have a really cute cropped tank bra in this lilac color, and this is called the Elation V-neck crop. And I actually didn't realize when I picked this out, but I got a few tops that are actually meant for D and double D, but I tried it anyways, and I got this in an extra large. It was $54, and this was not ribbed. It was just kind of like a soft material. And then to go with it, I saw these really cute, almost like fuchsia colored joggers, and so I was like, let's try something besides leggings. So these are called the Triumph jogger. I got these in a size extra large. They retail for $98 for sweatpants. I don't know. And when I put them on, I was like, okay, you know what? These are actually really cute together. I really actually did like the joggers. Could I justify that price for them? No. If they were on sale, maybe, but I do sort of wish they were a little bit higher waisted. That was like my only complaint. They felt really high quality. The length was great, especially on me as a tall person, and it wasn't as bad with like the panty lines in the back, but they were definitely still visible. But yeah, I just wish that they were a little bit more high waisted because I was definitely giving myself a camel toe. Low-key. And then this top I loved. I actually really liked the way it fit, and the D/double D fit was fine on me. And I liked that it had a shelf bra. I liked that it was long line. It was kind of like a bra and a tank top all in one. It had some padding, and the padding was kind of wonky, but I didn't really feel like messing with it. And I really almost got this, but I couldn't find any leggings to match. And so I don't know, I didn't want to just get a random purple tank top with nothing to wear with it. And I couldn't justify these sweatpants. And if I didn't live in Arizona in the middle of the desert, maybe I would consider getting these so I could get more wear out of them. And I really liked this color combo together, but it just wasn't the one. Next up, we have one of my favorites, and this was sort of this like dusty gray blue color, and it was called the Exhale bra, again in the D to double D plus, which I did not realize. This was in an extra large. It retailed for $49. And then to go with it, I saw these flare leggings, and I have been getting really back into flare leggings. They used to be called yoga pants back in my day. These are called the Elation flare pant. I got them in an extra large. They retail for $99, and I was pretty nervous, as you could see, about what it was going to look like, similar to the last leggings that I tried. And again, you can kind of see that shadow on my belly button. But overall, I would say that this was a much better look and like coverage in the back compared to the first couple pairs of leggings that I tried on, and I was in love with this. I was really considering getting it. I was like, this is so expensive, but it's just so cute. But I didn't feel like 100% confident in it, and I think that's perfectly okay. Like, even if you're in a neutral or even a positive space with your body, and there are certain things that you wear that don't make you feel 100%, then like it's okay to not want to wear those things. But I did like that the bra was really supportive, and it was a really cute look. And as I was searching for my size in that blue set, I also found a similar set in black. So I found this, again, like kind of long line crop rib tank. It's called the Aurora, same as the orange one. I found this in a 1X. I couldn't find it in a large or an extra large, so I went with what I had. It retails for $44, and then the pants that I chose to go with it are the same ones as before, the Elation flare pant, and these are so freaking cute. These are an extra large. These were $99, which, I mean, I don't know, but look at how cute this is. I'm sorry, I'm dead. Like, I feel like this could double as an outfit and a workout outfit. You could throw in a trucker hat and like some cute sneakers or like a jacket, a blazer even. Like, they're both very versatile. So I was obsessed with this. I was so excited that it worked out. I was so excited that it looked so good. I felt so confident in it. The leggings were long enough for me, which is huge. I loved that like the perfect amount of stomach was showing in the middle. I was so comfortable in this. And I really liked the material. I have a pair of high-waisted flare leggings, but something about this material was was just really, really soft. It felt really high quality. I was very excited, as you can see. And I just love like a long line moment when it comes to bras and tanks. And I actually wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about the V-neck because I don't particularly love V-necks on me, but I really liked this one and I clearly was satisfied with the way my butt looked in this. So for the last outfit, I went with another long line tank. Again, I was just kind of grabbing whatever was available in my size. This is called the Conscious Crop, again in the double D plus. It's in an extra large. It retails for $59 and I really liked the feel of this material. It was really buttery soft and gorgeous. And then I went with this sort of like darker semi-plum maroon color. And these were called the Ultimate Stash 7/8 tight. And I don't really love 7/8 leggings because I'm tall, so they end up being like way more cropped on me, but I wanted to try these out. They were in an extra large and they retail for $109. The first thing I noticed when trying this on was just that the top was too big. Just some of these double D or D and double D tops just didn't really work for me, but I really liked the length of it. I also noticed that a lot of the like bra pads kept getting all bunched up inside the top, so I would probably just take those out. And then for the leggings, I really liked these. I liked the color, I liked the way they looked, but they were just not high-waisted enough. Like as you can see, when I lifted up my arms, my belly immediately popped out, and that's absolutely not what I'm looking for when it comes to leggings. But if you're into more of like a mid-rise, or if you have a shorter torso than me, I think these would be great for you. I thought this color combo was super pretty and I really liked it, but I just needed to like tweak a couple of things. Like if I would have found a different size in the top and maybe like a longer legging in the same color and like more high-waisted, I would have gotten them. But I gathered the items that I did get, I made my way back to the car, and I'm gonna show you a little recap of my thoughts as well as a haul, so let's do it. All right, we're back, and I did end up purchasing a couple of things. We'll talk about that later, but I thought I would give you some final thoughts before ending this. It was a good experience. All the employees were really nice. I felt like really welcomed and included, but what I did notice when I was first walking in the store was that when I would look, especially on the, like, I don't know what they're called, but the displays where everything is folded, like if there would be leggings stacked or bras stacked, I had to dig all the way to the bottom of every single pile, and the largest size in all of the piles was an extra large. There were a couple like hanging racks that I found, like the occasional 1X, the occasional 3X. So it's definitely not like the most size inclusive in store. There's a car that pulled up right next to me and they were directly looking at me doing this, so I don't know how to speak all of a sudden. But if you saw my Abercrombie fitting room video, it was really similar, and Abercrombie's one of my favorite brands. So like I've kind of just resorted to only ordering Abercrombie online because they really have like no selection in store, at least from what I saw. So I have a feeling it's gonna be the same with this. I'm trying really hard not to compare them to Girlfriend Collective, because Girlfriend Collective to me is like the best workout clothing of all time. So when I was trying on the leggings, I was like, none of these are compressive. Like what if you were doing a, you know, dance aerobics workout or something that required like a lot of movement? Like I feel like a lot of the leggings would have ridden down. They weren't like tight enough to my waist and like compressive, and also I felt like the material was really see-through for a lot of the leggings, but also that's just really common for leggings that like aren't black. Overall, I had like a good experience. I didn't feel terrible when I left. The fitting room attendants were very attentive. Like they took that seriously, and I know that's their job. But the store itself was really cute. I think with these fitting room videos, I'm just not really going to be filming as much in the store because number one, I always seem to get in trouble, and number two, it's really uncomfortable to do. But just take my word for it, it was a really cute store. If you live in Phoenix or in the, you know, Scottsdale area, East Valley, definitely check out the Kierland location of ATHLETA. It was very, very cute. I should have asked the girl who was checking me out how to pronounce the name, but I didn't even think of it. So anyways, it was a good experience, and I did buy some things, just being honest. So the first thing I bought was the black outfit, and I just thought it was so cute. I have a pair of flared leggings, but I just really, really liked these. The Elation flare pant, and these were on sale for $99. I cannot believe I just paid this much for workout clothes. And then I did end up purchasing this bra in a 1X, which was surprising. I probably could have sized down to an extra large, but honestly, I just didn't feel like digging through the pile. I was kind of just ready to go. This one is called the Aurora crop rib tank, and I got it in a 1X. It was $44. I actually surprisingly did like the V-neck. I was thinking it wasn't gonna look that good on me. I'm not like obsessed with V-necks on me unless it's like a wrap top or a wrap dress, but I actually liked this, so that was cute. And then I also picked up, I think it's the same name of the top, yeah, the Aurora high neck crop tank in a size extra large. This one was $49, and I just cannot get enough of this color, this like neon kind of sherbet color. There's no lining or anything, and my nipples definitely showed, but whatever, like people have nipples. there's nothing we can do about it at this point. I was really looking everywhere around the store for a pair of leggings that matched this because I just wanted a matching set so bad, but they didn't offer leggings in this color. So I searched around, and as you saw, I tried on a different orange pair, but I found these after I got out of the fitting room, and these were a bit darker, so I thought that these would look really cute together. And these are the Elation crossover rib 7/8 tights. So these are crossover ones, and like the other ones that I tried on were just straight across. These don't look that high-waisted now that I think about it, but I was just kind of grabbing it as I went out because I was like, I really want something to go with these. So we'll see how I feel about them when I try them on, but these were $98. So I feel like I got kind of one workout outfit and one lounge outfit, and that's it. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Let me know your thoughts if you have any experiences with ATHLETA. I'm so sorry. I would love to know what your thoughts are, what pieces you like, what you recommend, and also let me know if there are any other fitting rooms you want to see me go into. If you want to see me try Lululemon, since they extended their sizing but not really that much. I don't know. I'd have to investigate. Or any other kind of stores. If you're curious about it, let me know in the comments below. I would love to check it out for you. But thank you so much for being here, for stopping by. It really means the world to me. I'm sending you all of my love, and I will see you very soon.